The Golden Butterfly. Our next case. Oh my gosh. Bro, what the fuck?
Galloway. Got it, Skipper. Yeah, I'll bring him. He's my partner, after all.
What have we got?
New case. White female dumped in plain sight in the grass at the end of Hill Street. Hacks are all over it. Captain's trying to fend them off.
That sounds awfully similar.
The first rule of police work is make no assumptions until you've seen the evidence. Skipper wants you to have your newspaper face on, college boy. I think I know the place where they found the lady. It overlooks Sunset Boulevard. Let's go.
Okay. So Cole thinks like these murders are connected, like it's a serial killer.
It's gonna take at least a week to get an ID.
Like the Black Dahlia or the werewolf or whatever they were talking about in the previous episode. I don't see how that's the case because the guy, we clearly found like the murder weapon in the guy's apartment in the previous episode. Granted, it could have been planted, but I find that hard to believe. But welcome on back, guys, to another episode of LA Noire. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day as always. We're gonna pull up the map real quick. It's actually not that far, so we'll just drive over there. But
You did a decent job on the Henry case, Phelps. Not bad for your first time at bat.
Thanks, Rusty.
But don't go getting ahead of yourself. That's one clearance under your belt. Now it's a new day with a new dead lady that needs our attention.
And no assumptions until we see the evidence, right?
Right. See, I knew you were a fast learner, Phelps. You might get along after all.
okay, so we're gonna go above. Crime scene 10:56
Now,
a.m.
boys, you know as much as I do. I'll be holding a press conference once the autopsy has been completed. I have two of my finest investigators on the case, fresh from bringing down the sword of justice on the crazed sex
Captain, aren't there similarities between this murder and the murder of Celine Henry and of Elizabeth Short, for that
So you don't
matter?
believe there's a crazed sex killer at large preying on women?
Boys, be sensible. We have the greatest police force in all the world with the greatest scientific investigators at our disposal. How can any killer continue to be that? Be advised. We keep the gas chamber at San Quentin primed for the sons of Cain who continue to believe they can take a life in the city of angels.
Yeah, right. Any new leads in the Dahlia case?
Run along, boys, and let these officers get to work. We have God's work to do here, and it can't be delayed.
What do we have, Captain?
Another woman sacrificed. Speak to Carruthers. I want daily reports, gentlemen.
All right, we got another dead woman, which we already knew
Detective, I was first on scene.
because we're gonna talk to you.
You find her, Gonzalez?
Not me. Family out for a stroll. I was first reporting.
And you show me the body.
It's under the pepper tree, this way.
Okay.
So what's going on over there?
It's kind of crazy. Like the LAPD back then was notorious for being like the greatest police force in the entire world.
Here she is.
All right, pretty graphic.
Similar MO.
To what? The Dahlia? I don't think so.
Celine Henry.
That's a closed case. This is probably another sad sack who lost his temper with a broad who wouldn't put out.
Are you a suspect, Rusty?
Watch your mouth, Phelps. All I'm saying is we got enough to do without reopening closed cases.
Talk me through it, Mal.
Severely battered, on display. Footprints would indicate that she has been stomped. Size of the footprints would seem to indicate a smallish men's shoe. What size shoe did Mendez wear?
You finished?
No, I'm not. At a glance, I would say strangulation was the cause of death. I'll need to do further tests for semen.
Angry boyfriend. If they were married, they'd be at home. Not humping out here in Lover's Lane.
You mind if I examine the body?
Be my guest.
The ligature mark is very...
Distinctive. I'll do some comparisons back at the lab and get back to you.
Oh, another ring missing.
What's this mark? A cut on the finger.
Fourth finger, left hand. A wedding or engagement ring. Violently removed.
Yeah, she got stabbed in the arm.
Looks like she
in the
was
hand.
tied up.
It does at first, but that would leave a mark on her other wrist, too. I think her watch might have been torn off.
The stomping angle in the Henry case, was it reported in the press?
Sure was. Every detail a copycat would want was there in the story.
We got.
Well, we have a name. Can you run Deirdre Muller by RNI?
Back in a second.
Okay. She has some money.
The motive was robbery. Why not take the money?
Yeah, so I didn't even rob her, so clearly, like, this person had a...
RNI says that Deirdre Mahler of 130 North Bonnie Bray was reported missing this morning by her husband, Hugo Mahler.
What'd I tell you? Let's grab the husband, take him downtown, and work him over. Could have this wrapped up by lunchtime.
What about not making assumptions and going on the evidence?
Because that's the footprint. Okay, we found all the clues. All right, so we gotta go to the... Let me pull up the... We're gonna head over to the Moeller residence. That's our next destination. But poor lady, guys.
There still might be some play in the boyfriend angle.
I thought we were on our way to lock up the husband.
If he doesn't work out, that is.
Deirdre Muller has suffered enough. More than enough. You shouldn't make disparaging comments about her without even the slightest inkling of what she was like.
She was a woman, wasn't she? Now, around about my third divorce, I realized women might not be the pure angels we imagine. You're married, ain't you, Phelps?
Don't make any insinuations about my wife.
Hey, she's a woman.
She's the mother of my children.
You're a father, Cole? But don't tell me your eye don't bend.
This conversation is over.
All right, Moeller residence, 11:12 a.m. All right, let's see what we can find out here.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Is your father home?
He'll be home soon. He's been out looking for Mommy.
What's your name, miss?
Michelle Eloise Mahler?
Can we come in?
I suppose so.
Thank you. Could you have a seat for me, Michelle? We're gonna have a look around.
Okay. So there's a little girl here.
He'll be back any moment. Just sit tight.
But the dad is not at home.
Maybe. No.
Don't forget Mom's birthday on the 16th. Well, unfortunately...
Partner will explain everything when he gets back, okay? There's nothing to worry about.
Yeah, there's probably nothing here. Fortunately, she's not gonna be there. Got a carrot.
Doesn't give me anything to go on.
And a lemon.
Not sure this means much.
Okay. I think there's something right here. Is that a violin? Got a violin. Probably not anything useful for the investigation. But you never know. Never freaking know. Got some boots. Size 8.
Work boots. Size 8s.
Interesting. They don't seem to be like overly like muddy.
Elgin wristwatch. Probably the same one snatched from her body.
All right, so the watch isn't here. The ring is not there either.
No sign of a wedding ring.
That's what's weird is like there was money in the lady's purse, in the woman's purse. But they took like the watch and the ring. Seems a little odd to me. Okay.
Is this about Mommy? Daddy is trying to find her. Please tell me she's okay.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Michelle, but your mother is dead.
Damn, bro.
Do you think you could answer a few questions for us?
Could try.
And Cole just like is so dry with it, bro. Like he just comes out and is like, your mom's dead. But I guess like there's no, you don't really sugarcoat it, but I mean, she's only 15. I guess she's kind of at that age, you know?
Some of your mother's jewelry was missing. Can you describe her things?
A ring, a watch. I never paid much attention to that stuff.
Why'd she blink? Why'd she look away?
I know it's painful, Michelle, but this may be important. She wore a wedding ring?
Mommy chose it herself. A rose gold wedding band and a matching diamond and ruby engagement ring.
She wore a watch?
Yes, a yellow gold Elgin watch. Daddy bought it for her birthday. We had a fight. It was kind of a makeup present.
Okay. Last contact with victim.
When did you last see your mother?
Yesterday afternoon. I went to a dance at Belmont High. Mommy was supposed to pick me up, but she didn't show.
So what did you do then?
I was upset. Daddy came instead.
Ah, this is actually kind of tough, man. I kind of want to go with good cop.
So you were hanging around the school for quite a while. What happened with your father?
I don't know. I called and finally he answered. He came straight away then.
Oh, we actually got that right. State of parents' marriage.
Your mom and dad are happily married?
What are you saying? Of course they are.
Nah, she definitely,
They weren't happy, were they, Michelle? Did your father ever hit your mother?
Just the once. She said she would leave him if he ever did it again. He bought her a brooch pin to make up for it. And he always wore her golden butterfly.
Thanks, Miss Muller. You've been very brave.
Hey! What gives?
Daddy, the police
Go to your
are
room,
here.
please, Michelle. I'll talk to the police.
Daddy, Mommy is gone.
Go to your room, young lady. She's not even out of school. You can't come in here interrogating her like she's
Your
some
wife
kind
was
of...
found murdered this morning.
Found? What the... But she only...
We have some questions that we would like to ask you.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I'll do my best.
okay. Well, it's weird, dude. Like, when we told him that his wife was dead, he just said found. You know what I mean? Like, he wasn't in shock that, like, his wife was murdered. He was more in shock that, like, she was found. So that's a little sus to me.
What size shoe do you wear, Mr. Muller?
Why do you ask?
It's routine, sir. Simple process of elimination.
9s, I think.
Well, he's lying.
Why are you lying to me, Mr. Muller?
Why would I lie to you at a time like this?
Yeah, like, why are you lying? It's a little weird.
That's funny. The work boots we found here are size 8s. Why lie about it if you've got nothing to hide?
Because I always get teased about the size of my feet. You know, small feet, small...
Always been true in my experience.
Oh, shit. Our missing persons report.
You phoned in a missing persons report this morning?
Yeah, that's right. My wife didn't come home last night. She left around 9:30. Michelle was out at dance. She called me to let me know that Deidre didn't turn up.
Did your wife ever go out by herself? To bars, nightclubs?
No. What are you suggesting? You suggesting my wife's loose? Now is not the time for you to be pushing me, mister.
Your daughter said you were having an argument.
We argued about who would pick up Michelle. I worked a full day. I wanted to come home, put my feet up.
Okay.
So you were here all night. You stayed in while your wife went out to pick up your daughter?
Yes, that's correct.
No, he's lying.
You should come clean if you're having an affair, or if there's something going on.
I told you I was here. Were you saying I wasn't?
Yeah.
So why did you take so long to answer the phone when your daughter called?
Okay, I went out for a while. I was driving around. It's my way of relaxing.
Man, I don't know. Like, this guy seems a little too sus. Like, he's changing his fucking story. Like, every time we ask him a question. History of violence.
Your wife was beaten and then strangled. In your case, you have no alibi and a history of violence towards your wife.
That's not true, god damn it.
But that is true, because your daughter said that he got the freaking...
It is true, Hugo. You're a violent man. You try to keep a lid on it at home, but sometimes you lost control. Your daughter and your wife were scared of you.
You don't know anything about me.
Yeah, because they got the brooch, right? Yeah.
I know about the golden butterfly, Hugo, and how you bought your wife off the last time you heard her.
She liked to spend money, all right? Dresses, jewelry, her hair. It drove me goddamn crazy. Do I look like a Rockefeller?
Nobody likes a cheapskate, Hugo.
Getting hostile with us is a very bad idea, Hugo.
I'm no murderer.
Make some arrangements for your daughter, and then present yourself to Central Station for questioning.
You gotta be kidding me, Phelps. Put the cuffs on him.
This is an outrage. I didn't kill my wife.
Your daughter is in the next room, Mueller, so I'm giving you a break. Don't make me change my mind, and don't make me come looking for you.
We should go back in there and bust his ass.
1, we need to break his alibi. Check phone records, canvass the neighbors. 2, we have motive of domestic violence, which probably goes for half the men in LA. 3, we have no evidence tying him to the crime scene.
Hello, detective.
No, the lady's calling us over.
Yes, ma'am.
I heard the terrible news over the radio.
And you can help us with our inquiries?
Yes, sir. They had a row last night. I heard Mrs. Mueller screaming.
Did you see Mrs. Mueller come home late last night at all?
No, not at all. I did see Mr. Mueller put something in the incinerator earlier this morning, though.
I told you he was our guy. Now let's get this bum downtown and into a cell.
Look, there he is now.
The hell is he doing? Oh, is he burning shit? Oh my gosh. He's burning evidence, isn't he?
Step away from the incinerator.
This guy's sus
Don't
as
let him
fuck.
get away.
Okay, but no shooting. We need this guy to make a case.
Well, can I fire a warning shot? I mean, this guy's prime suspect at this point. Oh, he's trying to burn his shoe, bro. Is that blood?
This doesn't look good, Hugo.
I can explain the blood.
Get him booked in at Central, officer. Then put him in an interview room. We'll be speaking with him later. And inform the captain.
Yes, sir, Detective.
Is there someone you can call, miss?
I don't want home and
You need somewhere to stay, Michelle. You have other family? Grandparents? Aunts or uncles?
call Aunt Helen, but she lives in Bakersfield and...
Call her. We're gonna get someone down here from Juvenile Hall to talk to you in the meantime.
Okay.
We ought to get some uniforms down here, clean up, take care of the kid.
Yo, that's crazy. That should be an interesting interrogation.
Seems like a decent guy.
All right, so we're gonna use the game well to call
Galloway, Homicide Division, badge number
dispatch.
564.
Phelps, 1247.
Did we get Ray Pinker and a technical services team to a house at 130 North Bonnie Bray Street?
I need an address on a
Send
Belmont
someone
High
down
School.
from Juvenile Hall to look after a young lady.
Detective.
Roger, 11K.
Belmont High, 1575 West 2nd Street.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'm surprised, you know. I didn't make the husband for it.
Always make the husband, Phelps. 9 times out of 10, it's the closest person to the Vic who does the deed. God knows I've wanted to kill some wives in my day.
Lex parsimoniae.
What?
The law of parsimony. Occam's razor. The simplest explanation is most likely the correct one.
You know, you could have said that without getting all liturgical.
I'll try to dumb things down from now on.
Appreciate it. And try this one on for size. Rusty's razor.
How's that go?
You blame the guy that's banging her.
Ah, of course. The famous Lex ignoramus.
Closes cases, Cole. Puts a lot of people away, that one.
All right, Central Morgue, 3:38 p.m. Guess we're gonna talk to the coroner and figure out like the cause of death and all that. But I gotta say, guys, it is so like I love the whole like this, you know, time period. Like the aesthetic. It's really cool. Like 1930, like 1920s, 1930s, 1940s.
Phelps, Rusty, thanks for coming.
Can you blood type the shoes that we bagged and see if they're a match?
Sure. It'll all be in the report, but I'm assuming you want the details now?
Please. Cause of death is strangulation?
Correct. Take a look at the samples on the bench.
Damn, so she was strangled to death. Is that it? It's not it. It's not that one either. It looks like it could be this.
What are the normal uses for that kind of rope?
On boats, mooring lines.
Correct. Although Ray says that they're sometimes used as bell ropes in churches.
Interesting.
So are we looking for a sailor or a minister?
Well, in my experience, sailors seem to have the greater libido.
Was Mrs. Muller criminally attacked?
No external or internal traces of semen.
So she wasn't raped.
Anything else comes up, you let us know.
But she was like tied up and then what was that?
We've got to nail this guy.
But she was tied up and then strangled. Crazy. But it looked like she got hit by the fucking tire iron. Okay, so we're gonna use the game well. It looks like we gotta call headquarters, the dispatch.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Are there any messages for me?
Yes, Detective. A green 1946 coupe, registered to Mrs. Hugo Muller, has been found in the parking lot adjoining the Belmont High School and playing fields. Captain Donnelly wants you to head down there immediately to take the school janitor's statement.
Thanks.
Okay. So we're gonna get the janitor's statement. That's where she got attacked. All right, Belmont High School, 5:45 p.m. There's the janitor.
This is the car?
Yes, sir, Detective.
Have you looked it over?
Superficially. I was told to wait for you guys.
Thanks. We'll take it from here. What time did you see the person park the car?
Late last night, after school social, maybe 1 a.m. I've been keeping a good eye out lately. We've had problems with the child molester.
And this was the same man?
I don't know, sir. I mean, I'd like to say yes, but truth is, it was pretty dark.
All right. Tell me about this man you've been having trouble with.
He hangs near the playground, tries to befriend the children. He was around here last night before the dance.
Is he violent?
Yes, sir, I would say so, yes. There's the son of a bitch now!
Dude, what the fuck is he doing? It looks like the guy
Phelps,
who...
I'll take the car and see if I can cut him off.
Come on, baby. Damn it. Just try to tackle him. No, bro.
That's far enough, freak. You move a muscle and you're a dead man.
What the fuck? Fuck, dude.
What's your name?
Who's asking?
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Name's Eli Rooney.
You've been in trouble with the law before, Eli?
Some.
What are you doing around here?
I like to keep an eye on the children.
Strictly paternal, is it, Eli?
Don't sass me, boy.
A woman was abducted here last night, Eli, and murdered.
And I would love to make you for that, you oaky motherfucker.
Well, I wouldn't know nothing about that. A woman, you say? I like 'em a little younger than that.
Turn out your pockets, Eli.
Now, why would I do that?
Because I'm about to break your fucking skull, Eli.
Dude, I would just do it regardless. This guy's fucking weird. Oh, he's got the brooch.
You're under arrest, Eli. You are in very deep trouble.
Wow. He actually has the fucking brooch, guys.
Why bother with the paperwork, Eli? I'm going to take out my gun, and I'm going to count to 5. Let's see how fast you can run now.
Hang on a goddamn minute. I found that thing in the parking lot.
Get some backup out here, Rusty. We need to get this one downtown and into a cell.
I'll tell them we got a kitty raper coming in. They can roll out the red carpet.
Wow, bro, that's crazy. Fucking sick fuck. All right, so it looks like we gotta head back to Central Station and do some interrogations, guys. Actually, before we do, I didn't actually look at the car, and I probably should have. Because we asked the cop that was over here, he said he looked over the car, but... Oh, damn! It's the fucking rope.
Blood and skin samples. We better get Ray Pinker out here.
The jumpsuit.
The overalls are stenciled HM. Muller is a mechanic. I wonder what Eli does for a living.
It's from a Chrysler. Could be important.
Wow, bro. We would have... Honestly, guys, we almost missed that. Almost freaking missed that. I'm glad we went back. So we got some overalls. The tire iron that was used to freaking knock her out. And then the rope that eventually killed her. I'm leaning more towards the Rooney guy, the creep. More than the husband, but... it's kind of difficult to say at this point.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need interrogation set up at Central for both suspects being held in the Mahler homicide case.
Certainly, Detective. I'll get in touch with the watch commander.
Thanks for your help.
Okay. Alright, now we gotta go to Central Station, guys.
I say we make Rooney for this. I think we should lay it on him. He was near the car, he had her jewelry, the DA will love him for it.
Even if he didn't do it?
Who cares whether he did it? You have kids, Phelps? He needs to be taken permanently out of harm's way.
And we let Mueller slide?
For a while. He gets a free pass for now. You better not go soft on me in here, Phelps.
We'll work the evidence, Rusty. Let him do the rest. Are they ready?
Mueller's in 2 and the pervert's in 1. Get in there and get a conviction.
Oh, shit. Alright, so let's interview... Hugo
They
Mueller.
weren't even his prints, and he still confessed.
Where's the... Alright, this one.
Here's where we stand, Hugo. Your next-door neighbor heard screaming coming from your house. You were burning your blood-stained shoes. You have no one who can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter says you're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, I didn't do it.
I swear I didn't kill her. Give me that lie test. I can prove it.
Okay. Disposal of evidence.
Why did you burn your shoes, Hugo?
Because I knew you'd never believe me.
I mean... Oh, this is kind of tough. I might use intuition. Remove an answer. Or ask the community. We'll ask the community. Oh, 52% say good cop. Interesting.
Believe what?
It's rabbit's blood. A guy at work brought him in and I helped him skin them.
Oh, that was that's actually right. Okay. I was going to go with bad cop.
You know anything about ropes, Hugo?
As much as the next man. I was a scout. I learned some more in the army.
Alright, well that is a little sus. Rope pattern. Bloody shoes, rope, overalls, bloody tire iron. Well, that's the thing, like, the rope was found in the car. And his overalls were with the HM.
Your wife was strangled with a braided rope, which we found in the trunk of her car. I think you bought that rope specifically to strangle her.
You can think whatever you want. But that rope has nothing to do with me.
Well, it was next to the overalls.
My wife is the victim here. But so am I. What am I going to do without her? And you. You heartless bastard.
What the fuck? Huh. I don't know, man. How did I get that wrong? All right, well, it is what it is.
We found your wife's car. Someone parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that?
It wasn't me.
Where do you keep your work clothes?
I keep them at work in my locker.
Oh, so maybe this is where... Okay, hold on.
Enough lies, Hugo. Your overalls put you at the scene of the crime last night.
My overalls are in the laundry of my house.
Well, that's not true.
Green overalls, bloodstained, with the initials HM found in the trunk of your wife's car.
They can't be mine.
Why, Hugo? Because if they were yours, they'd be in the incinerator too?
Well, we got one wrong. It's been a while. We've actually been on a roll as of late. I don't know why. I thought that the freaking overalls would be... I don't know. Maybe that was a bad choice.
Your wife was beaten with a tire iron, Hugo. An appropriate choice of tool for a mechanic.
I know nothing about any tire iron.
You're lying, Hugo. You're gonna have to come clean on this.
You got no proof.
Okay. Well, we got the bloody tire iron.
Your wife drove a Chevrolet, Hugo. What make of car do you drive?
A Chrysler Airflow.
So I guess that explains why the tire iron that killed your wife came from a Chrysler.
We're gonna leave. Because I'm gonna go interview the other guy. Because the other guy is a fucking creep. And he had the brooch.
Moving up to a 45. I want to put him down to 1 round.
Captain, we were on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, Phelps, I know. This particular fiend is an old acquaintance. I have tried to reaffirm his belief in a wrathful and terrible God. Whichever way it goes, I'll be dealing personally with him.
Yeah, man, he about to get real personal with this dude. I mean, shit, I feel like most people would.
You look like you've had it rough.
You see me asking for your sympathy, boy?
Well, is how you want to start it? Place of employment.
You're down on your luck, Eli.
I had worse. My family ate roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
This place you worked have a name?
Hennessy Marine. You can't misplace big yellow letters HM out front.
Oh, damn.
They give you any workwear, Eli?
Sure. Green coverall. Dang thing was hot. Felt like I was back in the pen wearing it.
Yo, what are the odds? Like, the other guy's initials are H&M, and then the company that this guy works for has initials of HM. Well, I mean, it seems like this is the guy. I mean, why would the fuck would he put, excuse me, put him in the back of the car, though?
You ever tie up any of your victims, Eli?
It's not a nice thing to go calling them.
What would you call them?
I can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean? Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it? Any old rope will do me fine.
Oh, let me go back. Wait, did I get the... I might use intuition.
Farm boy like you, Eli, must prefer McGay for roping. Am I right?
I prefer braid. Tie, hitch, and braid. It stays tied.
Oh, we got that right. I was gonna freaking accuse him. But I was like, you know what? We'll play the good cop role.
You killed Mrs. Mueller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. I ain't done nothing like that.
I mean, all the evidence, bro, is pointing right to you.
You have no job and nowhere to live by the smell of things. And you need money. You've been in trouble before, Eli. Who do you think a jury will believe?
I've been in trouble for other things, but I ain't never killed no one. I saw that car coming to the parking lot late last night. Man got changed there and then put his coveralls in the trunk. I saw him drop the butterfly in the lamplight and he strolled out, cool as you like. And I went over and I picked it up.
I mean, it has to be him. It has to be. We're gonna charge him.
Eli Rooney, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Deirdre Mueller.
You want to put me back in the stir that badly, boy? You go ahead and try. I'll beat that rap. I ain't a killer.
I mean, it has to be him, right?
Phelps, Galloway, congratulations are at hand. Drink, boys? I think you'll receive a commendation for this one, gentlemen. In the meantime, I'll speak to the DA about expediting the passage of the case. We need swift and merciless justice for poor Deirdre.
Well, we didn't find all the clues, surprisingly. We got that one question wrong. But all in all, that was actually pretty successful. But yeah, it had to be Rooney. Eli Rooney can expect a warm welcome from Captain Donnelly and the district attorney. Like, the green coveralls, it was just a weird coincidence how the husband was a mechanic and he had the H&M or HM initials. And he also knew how to tie, or he also knew like his ropes per se because he was in the army. And then the other guy worked at a shipping area. And he had coveralls with HM. It's just a weird coincidence, but it had to have been him. Like, it just had to. Because when we saw like the scene where she gets killed, it looks like the Rooney character. But there it is, guys. Another homicide case in the books. And hopefully you guys are enjoying it.